Greetings, my V family all over the world. This is your chief. Now, if you're watching this, it is meant to be the Instagram live, all right? But due to the fact that at 8 p.m., as this goes on my grid, and you're watching it right now, I'm in a place where the Wi-Fi is like dead. So I decided for a rare moment to pre-record my Instagram live, which is a contradiction of terms, but to record my Instagram, put it on the grid at 8 p.m. sharp. So if you are logging on to watch me live, you just have to click on the video and all of us just have to, in our hearts, pretend that your chief is live. Okay, guys? So firstly, let me do a shout out as I traditionally do to all the countries around the world. Assalamualaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. Bonjour to everyone in the French-speaking countries. Privyet to everyone in the Russian-speaking countries. Aibowan, Vanakkam, Namaste, Apa Khabar, Ni Hao Ma, Mekalawa. Greetings, Vigets to everyone around the world, guys. So whether you are in the Middle East, all right, in Central Asia, Russia, Turkey, in Africa, whichever country, or Asia, or Europe, or South America, or America, this is your chief welcoming you to the Instagram live. Okay, guys, this is week 35, all right, 35, okay. We just finished rank advancement month. Please review your TATs. Now, I just want to emphasize on this, okay? I think the TAT, which is Target, Achieve, Target, is the fundamentally most important part of your network marketing journey, because I've said this thousands of times. If you don't have clear goals every week, then you do not know how to intensify, to manage the activity, the investment of time and commitment required to achieve that goal. So the TAT is not only about having a goal, but it helps you manage your 7 days. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Because we close the commission week at midnight Hong Kong Standard Time on Friday. Now, each of you need to understand, QNet is one of the few network marketing companies in the world that pays their commission on a weekly basis. Now, you come from a paradigm shift where your life revolves around some kind of monthly cycle. Most countries in the world pay salaries on a monthly cycle. You pay rent on a monthly cycle. You pay your bills on a monthly cycle. And suddenly, you get sucked into this amazing world of QNet where you are supposed to live life on a weekly cycle. Now, this is important. I actually made a video called 7 days a week. So my question is, if you have 7 days to achieve and goal, to achieve your TAT, to achieve your commission or BV for that week, or week 35, for example, this week, how on earth can you afford to switch off? How can you take a break? You only got 7 days. You take a break for 1 day, all right? You lose one whole day out of just 7. So I need you guys to take your TAT very seriously. And you just finished week 34, which is the final week of rank advancement. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, all right, you need to make sure you review that TAT. And this is that moment of truth that everyone avoids. I don't know why. Everyone avoids going to their upline, talking about the TAT. Uplines are uninterested in talking about TAT. All right, because every other aspect of network marketing is kind of fun, right? It's all about inspiration, motivation. But I still remember the wisdom of Dato Sri Vijay 22 years ago when I sat down with him. He said, ultimately, Padman, don't allow people to lose focus on what is the true definition of success in network marketing. All right? Because network marketing is about helping people earn. It's about you earning money. You did not join QNet just to hold hands and sing Kumbaya. The relationships we build, the wisdom we hear from the great ones, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, all of this helps us with our personal development. But it is not an excuse for you to avoid, ignore the ultimate reason you are here. That is to achieve that check every week. That is to get a respectable income from QNet, from network marketing, and inshallah one day be able to walk up to your boss and say, I fire you, all right, and become a full-time networker and build a huge international organization and earn a respectable income, whether it's 2,000 a week, which puts you at 8,000 US a month, all right, 5,000 a week, that puts you at 20,000 US a month, or max out every week, that can take you from 48 to 100,000 US a month, okay? That's on one TC. But I need you to understand this. So for those of you all who are brand new watching me on Instagram Live today, all right, I want to review a little bit about this industry, about why people succeed and why people fail. Okay, so first let's talk about, all right, the secret of success here. Everyone wants to know secret of success. I've shared so many, I don't even know. I should write a book, all right? But ultimately, you have to respect what you do, this industry. See, network marketing has many names, many images. A lot of people say good things about it, and there are equally a lot of people who say bad things about it. All right? A lot of people succeed tremendously well in network marketing and become financially free. And a lot of people, all right, participate in network marketing and never make a penny. And then they switch off, they drop out, they become attrition. Okay, and these are the people potentially who are going to go out there and give a bad name to network marketing. Now, it's ridiculous and moronic for anyone to blame an industry or blame a company. So let me apply some logic here for all of you in this Instagram Live, okay? Because I like to look at things from a very logical perspective. And especially the new kids watching me for the first time, listen very carefully to your chief and your upline, okay? All right? Guys, this industry is not young. This industry has been around for over 100 years, all right? Selling from nutrition to watches, from Tupperwares to weight loss products, okay? From air filters all the way to car wash machines, okay? From energy, like electricity, all the way to telecom providers, have all embraced this industry called network marketing, which is 100 years old. Now, this is a proven industry. So any moron who questions whether network marketing works, please, if you have time when you're in front of that person, quickly write a certificate which awards to the person to being the biggest moron on the planet. Because it's ridiculous for any reasonably intelligent human being to question the legitimacy of an industry that has been around for over 100 years, that has crossed collective revenue hitting close to 300 billion US dollars this year, 2021. All right? But there are morons out there. Okay? And the more time you spend with them, it is just going to potentially make you a moron. Okay? Because moronism is contagious. All right? So first recognize the fact that this is a legitimate industry. It's been around. Now the next question will come, that QNet or the specific company, is it legit? And I'm sure all of you have heard this question, and all of you face this challenge when you're prospecting or you're talking to people about QNet. Now, firstly, let's put it in context. QNet, all right, made one mistake. One, only one. We were ahead of our time. Japa and Dato Sri Vijay founded QNet as the first borderless, globalized e-commerce network marketing company before the concept of e-commerce even gathered momentum. So Japa and Dato Sri Vijay were pioneers of introducing the concept of e-commerce into an industry which was known as door-to-door salesmen. So network marketing was about people coming to your house, ding dong, ding dong. Do you want to buy some lipstick? Do you want to buy some, weight loss, some nutrition, some car wash liquids, a water purifier, air purifier, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. And here comes the two visionaries, two networkers, who founded a company in 1998, which says, hey, we are going to be the Amazon of network marketing. So QNet is so controversial, so mixed reaction from governments, society, prospects, simply because Dato and Japa did something which was never ever done in the history of network marketing. They were the pioneers of introducing globalization, borderless business, all right, through an e-commerce platform. Okay, in 1998, the same year Amazon started. Right, no one predicted that Amazon would take over the world, and no one predicted that QNet would take over the network marketing industry. All right, guys, but it did. Today, you cannot survive without Amazon. Today, in network marketing, the only companies talked about is QNet, because we are the fastest and biggest e-commerce network marketing company in the world. There is no other network marketing company that is as big as us in the e-commerce platform. Now, there are many companies older and bigger than us, but these are still the ding-dong companies. You understand? Ding-dong, ding-dong, ding-dong. But what Dato and Japa created was they took this beautiful business model called network marketing and they simplified it. They allowed somebody in Malaysia to sign up somebody in Tanzania in 2.8 seconds. They allowed somebody in UK to sign up their cousin in India in 2.8 seconds. They allowed somebody in Dubai to become an international networker in 2.8 seconds, baby. All right? And it immediately made us the strongest, most exciting network marketing company in the world. However, when you are a pioneer or when you introduce a brand new concept into the world will not be ready for you. They will resist you. They will criticize you. All right? Amazon, Walmart struggled to get into India. Do you understand? All right? Everyone is just, oh, how can these e-commerce companies come into our country? You cannot stop e-commerce. I'm sending a message to everyone around the world. You cannot. You will never, ever in your life be able to stop e-commerce. That's the principle. It's called WWW, World Wide Web, which means it's borderless. It allows people to move goods and services, transact, pay commission, allows people to become entrepreneurs, build their business anywhere, with anyone, anytime. This is the concept. This is the future of the world. But the world is not ready for this. And the world was not ready for this humble, unbelievable company 23 years ago from Hong Kong, unknown, unheard of, led by these two visionaries, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, all right, that they would take over this industry. And it created fear, it created jealousy, it created animosity, it created all kinds of stuff. And for 23 years, the world has been throwing mud on our name. Some parts of the world, the smart people have embraced us. The smart people have copied us and become successful. That we have become the new trendsetter in network marketing. But the rest of the world may not understand the power of this. And some people just don't want their citizens to become financially free. It is politically not in their favor, I guess. But bottom line, we are here. We are here to stay. And in 23 years, there is so many criticisms about QNet. And the problem with criticisms, today with the internet, criticisms last forever. 100 years ago, criticisms died with the person who criticized. You understand? But today it does not. That anything good or bad that is said about you will live for eternity on the World Wide Web. So today, if a prospect go and searches QNet, he's going to be hit by a variety of opinions, some positive, some negative. This is the reality of today's world. This is the reality of online reputation today. That somebody can create a website tomorrow and call you a moron. And if a lot of people read that website is going to become famous. You understand? And it moves up in the Google search. And tomorrow you search your name, the first thing you see is that website. All right? That's how powerful the freedom of speech is. But that's how also dangerous freedom of speech is. All right? But until today, 23 years, as much as we have been criticized, vilified by our enemies, by people out there, shouldn't you apply your common sense and ask the question, why are we still here after 23 years? Why do our founders, all right, still continue to keep their promise of rhythm and pay commissions without fail for 23 years? All right? Why is Dato Sri speaking at the World Economic Forum, the European Parliament, invited to speak on various global platforms? Why did he build a university? Because if Japa and Dato wanted to cheat everyone and run away with the money, they would have done it 23 years ago. All right? Or 21 years ago. Cheat people for 2 years and run. That's the trend. So apply some common sense. That we are here for 23 years. Please show this Instagram video to your prospects. We belong and we are recognized by an industry called network marketing or direct selling. All right? And every company from Amway all the way to the smallest network marketing company in the world have faced challenges all around the world because people do not want to embrace a concept where a housewife can become a multimillionaire. Or a student who just graduates from college, never has a job, can earn 2,000 US a week with QNet. Or a nobody can become a multi-millionaire in a country by doing network marketing. People do not want to embrace and accept that. It is just against the grain of traditional business. It's against the grain of the status quo. But that is why Japa and Dato are such great men. Because they challenge the status quo and create a evolution of e-commerce entrepreneurs around the world. And we have created history. And you need to explain this to people. That, hey, let's face the fact. Tomorrow, any government in the world can wake up and declare anything legal or illegal. That's their choice. But I'm sorry, the world of e-commerce, you cannot stop it. You cannot slow it down. What you should do is embrace it and create rules to protect your economic interests. And that is what many countries around the world are doing. And guess who is the number one pioneer in helping governments create this law of direct selling or network marketing if it doesn't exist? It's us, baby. It's QNet. We have been so influential in opening the eyes of various governments and agencies to embrace network marketing as a great tool to empower citizens to earn a little bit of money, to become e-commerce entrepreneurs. Because the world will not be able to give jobs to every graduate from a university. Why? Because technology is replacing the human factor. One machine can fire 200 people in certain countries. One machine can fire 20 people. What are these 20 people going to do? They need to feed their families. They need to embrace some form of income. And the most accessible concept of entrepreneurship, in my opinion, the cheapest concept of entrepreneurship is to participate in the network marketing industry. Because you pay money, you get a product. You recommend the product to others, you get a commission. Now, it sounds very simple, but there are US dollar millionaires created every day in this great industry called network marketing. And the reason why QNet is so controversial sometimes, the reason why QNet has mixed reviews on the World Wide Web is simply because we did something nobody has done before. We took network marketing and we merged it with e-commerce. The wisdom of Dato Sri Vijay, beautiful, to conquer the world, to provide an opportunity. Now, we're not forcing people to sign up. We just put the opportunity there. And the commission payout of QNet is the highest in the industry. If anyone says they're higher, they're lying. For a legitimate direct selling company, all right, 100% the highest paying commission in the world. And you need to have this conviction in the industry, in this company, for you to be able to convince others. The reason why people struggle in a presentation, the reason why people struggle to handle objections in a presentation, in my opinion, because their conviction is not there. I don't struggle with presentation. I can handle any freaking objection out there because I believe in this industry. I believe in this company. I believe in our founders. I'm living proof that nobody can become a somebody, all right, with this beautiful concept called QNet. But if you don't have this conviction, you cannot convince others. Without conviction, you will fail in this business. But you need to understand the bigger picture. You cannot panic when you read an article. You got to be matured. Only immature people will believe anything they read and ignore the facts. The facts must always be louder than the fake news all around town. All right, one good term the ex-US president created, fake news. So the facts is what? We are 23 years old. We are the largest, number one e-commerce direct selling company in the world. We are the only direct selling company in the world, network marketing company in the world, that allows you to do business in almost 99% of the countries around the world. We ship our product across the planet to your doorstep. We have paid weekly commission on time for 23 years without fail. All right? We are partners with the number one football club in the world, Manchester City, with CAF, with FIFA. All right? What else do you need? What else do you need, guys? To go out there with conviction. So I remember Dato Sri Vijay said so many times to me, Patman, there's only one person you have to convince. And after you manage to convince that person, you can convince anyone on the planet. And I looked at him and said, who's this? Who do I need to convince? And he said, the only person Patman needs to convince is Patman. Mic drop by Dato Sri Vijay. And I realized that those who struggle the most to achieve success in network marketing have not taken the effort to convince themselves. So if you are a brand new guy watching your gorgeous chief and upline on Instagram live, pre-recorded but live, all right, you haven't convinced yourself. Because if you have convinced yourself like me, you smile. You can convince anyone. You understand? It's like, if you don't believe in vaccination, how can you convince others to vaccinate? If you haven't been vaccinated, you lose the ability, you lose the credibility to tell others to be vaccinated. So if you don't love this industry, if you don't embrace network marketing, all right, and you are not convinced yet about the power of network marketing and QNet, how are you going to convince others? But the reason why I made this message on my Instagram live, because I don't want people to miss out in this great opportunity because they were misinformed, because they believe fake news, and you are incapable of transferring your conviction to your prospect or your downlines. Because there are some downlines who are very convinced, and the minute there's a crisis in their market, they panic, they freak out. All right? But guys, it happens. It's simple logic. All right? But if the upline's conviction is still strong, then the organization will survive any challenge. So you guys need to understand that your conviction of this industry, of this company, all right, is the only thing you need to be able to achieve success. Don't waste your time convincing others. Convince yourself. Convince yourself that this is the greatest thing ever. Convince yourself every single day. Reconvince yourself when there is a challenge. You need to convince yourself harder when your checks are not there or too small. You need to convince yourself harder when there's a crisis in your market. You need to convince yourself harder when you don't achieve your TAT 4-5 weeks in a row. Are you guys with me? So ultimately, Dato Sri Vijay says that every networker has to be the greatest salesman to himself or herself before they become a great salesman or woman to the rest of the world. So guys, this is the time. This is the greatest industry. This is the industry of the future. Entrepreneurship is the only thing that is going to save humanity as economies collapse, as jobs are taken over by machines and technology like artificial intelligence, and there are millions of people graduating from university every day who are going to be jobless. These people are waiting for you to pick up the phone, log on to Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, all right, send them a WhatsApp and invite them to the life-changing opportunity presentation of their life. And when you share the presentation, when you handle the objections, you must do it with the conviction that you have from within that is going to transfer to them through the energy, the intensity of how you say it, not what you say. Answer every question because you believe in this company, you believe in Japa, Dato Sri Vijay, and you can sign up anyone, anytime, anywhere in the planet, guys, I promise you. But the conviction comes from you. That's it. The conviction comes from you. I'm here to tell you facts. We are here to stay no matter what they say. We are 23 years old. We are a trendsetter. All right? We are the greatest success story in the network marketing industry. A humble Hong Kong-based company that today has dominated the world through e-commerce. Unheard of in the industry. Nobody can compete and we don't need to compete. We are ahead of the pack. And this creates controversy. This creates opinions. This creates criticism. Live with it. Embrace it. All right? This is life. When you do something new, there will be non-believers. Don't focus on the morons. Focus on the believers and increase your army of believers. And you will rise to become a max out king or queen. I promise you guys. So I love you guys. See you on my Wednesday message. Week 35, I believe. All right, first week of rank advancement. Don't lose momentum. Don't slow down. Kick everyone out of their comfort zone and rise.